Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. My name is Chris with Kristen Crafts, and today I'm bringing you the second process video for the February Build-A-Page series. So today I am working on the pictures of my birthday, and I was surprised that I really liked that kind of a weathered multicolored background paper. When I picked it out, I thought I'd use it for matting, but the more that I looked at it, I really kind of liked that paper. So I decided to go with that as the background instead of my usual go-to, which would have been like the florals. So I have these three, well, actually I had four photos, but I chose not to use the one with the balloon. I have the picture of my husband and I with my mom and dad, the flowers I got from my son and daughter-in-law, and then I have a picture of my meal that I got from when we went out to eat with my mom and dad. And I'm just going to put it in that cluster of three photos. Now, the next thing I'm going to do is take some of this tissue paper. I got this from a Dottie About Flair box of one of my orders. And I'm just using my guillotine with it folded up just to cut similar size strips. Now I'm running a ATG down the side, and now I'm just going to go ahead and kind of feather it going down the side and making a ruffle, and using that as kind of the decoration that's going to kind of give it a little oomph on the left-hand side of the layout. And I'm just going to go ahead and trim off the excess. Now, the one thing when I do this, it's not perfect. You'll see that on some areas, it's a little bit wider than the other. I'm okay with that. I just want that look and the texture that the ruffles give. And then to hold it all down, I cut a 1.5-inch strip of the floral. Yes, I have to get the florals in. And run that on top of the ruffle, and that kind of finishes it off. Now I'm running 2 layers of washi tape just to give it another little extra something, and it lets it be a little bit more opaque and a little bit more solid than if I would just have one layer. And so that's all that I'm going to have on the other side. Now I'm taking that title that says Together along with the word Celebrate, and my title is going to end up being Together Celebrate. And now I'm just going to go ahead and start embellishing. So I'm going to go through and I'm grabbing, let's see, I grabbed that ticket that had like a restaurant ticket. Again, we were at a restaurant, so I thought that was kind of appropriate to have a restaurant tag in there. I'm using a couple of the viewfinders. I think I fussy cut these out of a My Mind's Eye piece of paper years ago, and now I'm getting those onto a layout. And then some of these Rosie Studio florals that I have, along with the little bit the leaves that I have. And some of these are going to move around as I play. And I get to about this point and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. My inspiration is the items that were on the wax paper. And I'm like, I should probably use some of those items since that was the whole starting point of my layout. So I go back in and I'm going to start changing a few things up. Like, for example, I'm taking the one Rosie Studio butterfly off, and I'm going to go ahead and take the one from the wax paper and use that. I do find a sticker that says Another Lovely Day that was on the wax paper. I'm going to put that on with the family time below it. There is another phrase sticker that says Beautiful. I'll use that up above in the upper right-hand corner. The word love, I'll take off of there and put that in the upper left, along with the little floral cluster. And I also will grab, there's that blue circular element that says Beautiful Day. I'm going to tuck that in. Now I have the butterfly over here on the left, but it's going to move. And it ends up going over here. And that's where it will end up staying. And then I'm going to start gluing everything down. Kind of happy with how the clusters are looking, and so I'm just going to go ahead and finish them off and make them permanent. So I'm kind of getting that floral so it's tucked in a little bit under the title, but you can still see like the viewfinder and things. So I get the the little foliage back in there. And then I'm going to grab that lovely, or the beautiful sticker up there in the yellow. That's the other thing I'm trying to do, is there's some yellow, and I'm trying to like move the colors to different areas on the page so you see it in all areas of the layout. And again, just trying to get more of these on here. So there's that circular element that says beautiful day. I ended up going with the other balloon. I really liked the one single balloon with the letter, but it just didn't fit in. And so I just grabbed the cluster of balloons. And these balloons were a little bit better than that other one I had picked out with that weird shade of blue, and ends up not making the cut. Now I'm going to go ahead and take some of these stickos, and I put a cupcake in each of the clusters to bring out the birthday. And the last thing I'm going to do is throw some of these Pink Fresh puffies on. Again, I'm trying to use this up, and I thought this was the perfect opportunity. So I'm grabbing all the little ones that have asterisks on it and sprinkling those throughout. And then there was some florals on there. Here's some close-ups. Make sure you check out Moira and Shannon and see what they did for the day. And I'll be back again tomorrow with another process video. Have a great day. Bye.